The restoration and preservation of Stotfold Mill has been a labour of love for the community as a whole, and today is an open day looking at what they have achieved over the last 7 to 8 years. Ron, you're part of the Stotfold Mill Preservation Trust. What does that involve?
Well, the trust came into being after a tragic fire here in '91, and the mill was completely destroyed down to basically the brickwork that you see, so everything that was wood had gone. There was plans to convert it into a block of flats, but the people of Stotfold came together, we had a few meetings and we formed a preservation group, and eventually that led to the rebuilding of the mill as you see today. It's entailed an awful lot of work and a lot of people have come on board, nearly all volunteers. In fact, the amount of work that we've had to have done by professionals and being brought in from outside to help us has been very minimal. Most of it has been done by the volunteers here, and we are up to the stage now that we've not only restored the water wheel, we've restored the stones, and we are producing the flour.
So tell me about your role as the miller.
My role as a miller really has got a lot of history in it. I come from a milling family, so milling's in my blood. I learnt to mill with a windmill, with the second to last windmill in this country, working windmill. And as mills have been restored up and down the country, I've had an involvement with them. And when this one was restored after '91, obviously, and getting up to the stage of being able to grind again, I came on board and started to train others in the art of milling, which is where we are today.
And you're making your own bread?
We are. We actually get it produced by a local baker. Today here we're thrashing. We bring the grain into the mill. We grind the grain into flour. It's transported up to a local baker's. They bake the bread, it comes back down here and everybody can enjoy the product of our labour. The smock is a traditional smock from Stevington in Bedfordshire, and then we've got the tools of the trade on the smock. We've got the windmill sails and the water wheel and the stones underneath, and we've got the ears of wheat on the shoulders.
Okay.
But the cloth was woven on a water-powered loom in Yorkshire, and the thread was dyed on a water-powered dyeing machine in Scotland.
This is it. This is the final result of the work that's put into making flour and then bread at Stotfold Mill. This is Judy Oliver from Local News TV.